Hello students, so we continue from our previous video solving problems on linear pair axiom. In this problem we are given in the figure x plus y equal to w plus z. Prove that AOB is a line. Okay, first we'll have a look at what has been given. We are given x plus y. These are angles. X plus y is equal to w plus z, and we are asked to prove this AOB is a line. In order to prove that this is a line, we will have to prove that this ray actually forms linear angles on both sides. That means we need to prove that this plus this should be equal to 180 degrees, or this should plus this should be equal to 180 degrees. Either one or both proving the same will become to the fact, will show the fact that this AB is a line. So let us begin first with what we've got. Okay, we've got x plus y, so we'll put the solution over here. We are given x plus y equal to w plus z. We'll mark this as 1 and this is given. We also know, if we have a look at this whole thing, we know that this full thing should form 360 degrees. So we can easily take this as the angle x plus angle y plus angle w plus angle z should be equal to 360 degrees, right? The entire thing should be equal to 360 degrees. But we are also given that these two are equal to these two. Okay, so if we substitute one of them in place of the other, that means, let's say, in place of, since x plus y is given equal to w plus z, we can replace w plus z with x plus y. So x plus y, but instead of writing w plus z, we will write x plus y, because x plus y is equal to w plus z. So we'll write once again x plus y equal to 360 degrees. So now we have, if we add these two, we'll get 2 times angle x plus 2 times angle y equal to 360 degrees. So if we take 2 common, which is common to both of them, we get 2 times angle x plus y equal to 360 degrees. And this can be then divided further and put as angle x plus y equal to 360 degrees upon 2, which is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, now this we can write over here from 1. Now since x plus y is equal to 180 degrees, this should imply that angle w plus z is also equal to 180 degrees. From, put this as x plus y, we'll put this as 2, from 1 and 2, because x plus y is equal to w plus z, that is from 1, but we also know that x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. That means w plus z should also be equal to 180 degrees. Now that we have proved that both of them are 180 degrees, we can state the next part. So I continue over here, put a line over here, and we state what is angle x, y and z. So angle x equal to POC, angle y can be written as angle AOC or COA, angle w is equal to BOD, angle BOD, and angle z is equal to angle AOD. Okay, so that means we can say in this case that all these angles form linear pairs. So thus angle BOC, angle AOC, angle BOD and angle AOD form linear pairs. Okay, and we can say that consequently OA and OB are opposite, put it down over here, opposite rays. And we can say therefore AOB is a straight line. So all we have to do is prove that these angles are linear pairs. Okay, we know that these angles are linear pairs because of the solving of this problem. We got the sum equal to 180 degrees. Thus we could say that this is a straight line. AOB is a straight line. Let's move to the next problem. In the figure, POQ is a line. Ray OR is perpendicular to line PQ. Perpendicular to line PQ. QS is another ray. Q, but OS it should be. Okay. OS should be another ray lying between OP and OR. Yes, OS, not OK. Prove that angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS and angle POS. Okay, we are given angle OR is perpendicular to PQ, so we can say that angle POR is equal to angle ROQ. Okay, POR is equal to ROQ because both are equal to 90 degrees, and because OR, since we can say, since symbol is this way, upside down, or therefore OR is perpendicular, this is perpendicular symbol to line PQ. Now what does POR consist of? POR consists of two other angles, this plus this, so we can replace POR with angle POS plus angle ROS. And ROQ can be converted as angle, big angle QOS minus small angle. See, we are replacing ROQ, so we have to replace big angle minus this angle will give us this angle, that will be minus ROS. Okay, and I'll write the reason over here. First, the reason for this, that is angle POR is equal to angle POS plus angle ROS and angle QOS. Okay, QOS is equal to angle ROS plus angle ROQ. This you may have understood how we got this. Okay, so this entire angle I made it equal to this two, because these two angles make up this entire big angle POR. Okay, so I replace POR with POS and ROS. But over here, in case of ROQ, I replaced it with QoS minus ROS. If you have a look at just angle QoS, aren't they made up of two other angles? Okay, sum of two angles, which is ROS and ROQ. But we have been given ROQ. So if we keep ROQ that way and take ROS this side, ROS becomes negative and we get QoS minus ROS. So that's all that I have done. Now what we can do is I'll bring ROS this side and I'll take POS that side. So this comes here and this goes there and we get something like this. 2 times angle ROS equal to angle QoS, which remains there, minus, since POS goes on the other side, it takes the negative side, POS, right? And now since this is division, this is 2 is multiplied with ROS, if we take 2 down, then it becomes division. So we can write this as angle, therefore angle ROS is equal to half of angle QoS minus angle POS. Half because this is divided, the whole thing is divided by 2. So that we can easily take half multiplied by this, means that this becomes the numerator and 2 becomes the denominator. So this is what we had to prove, angle ROS equal to half of QoS minus POS. Understood? Our next problem is angle XYZ is equal to 64 degrees. XY is produced to point P. If ray YQ bisects angle ZYP, if it says bisect, that means it divides the angle into 2 equal parts. So we will mark this as same. So these 2 angles are equal. We need to find angle XYQ and we need to find out reflex of QYP. Let's begin once again with what we have been given. So solution, we are given angle XYZ equal to 64 degrees, mark that as 1, and we are given ray YQ bisects angle ZYP. Okay, so we can write angle ZYQ is equal to angle QYP, since YQ bisects angle ZYP. Mark this as 2. Fine. Next, we can have a look that ray YZ stands on the line YP. So we can take 2 angles as linear angles. So what I am doing is taking these angles as linear. Draw the same thing but without one of the rays. So we take just angle ray YZ, X and P. So these 2 angles then, XYZ and PYZ, will become our linear angle. So we can say ray YZ stands on line PX. Therefore angle XYZ plus angle PYZ is equal to 180 degrees as per linear pair action. Okay. But we know that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degrees. So we put this as 64 degrees plus angle PYZ equal to 180 degrees. You can say this is from 1. I take 64 on the other side, it becomes negative, and we will get angle PYZ. 180 minus 64 will give us 116 degrees. Now we know angle PYZ, okay, can be written as the sum of two angles, which is these two angles, okay, which are equal to each other. So PYZ can be written as angle ZYQ plus angle QYP equal to 116 degrees. 160 degrees. Now we also know that these two angles are equal to each other. So we can write angle ZYQs, or we need actually PYQ, ZYQ will take, plus angle ZYQ equal to 116 degrees. This we can say is from 2, because ZYQ is equal to QYP. So in this case I just replace it with ZYQ. Got it? Now we can write this as 2 times angle ZYQ equal to 160 degrees, and angle ZYQ can be written as half of 116 degrees. So I cancel 2 with 116 degrees, and I will get how much? We get 58 degrees. So angle ZYQ is equal to 58 degrees. So angle ZYQ is equal to 58 degrees. So we can also write, therefore angle QYP is equal to 58 degrees. Therefore angle QYP is equal to 58 degrees. Why? Because ZYQ is equal to QYP. Got it? Now we can mark this as 3, we can mark this as 4, and I will continue over here to end the problem. So we have got now ZYQ and we have got QYP. Now we don't need either as per our problem, but this we need to get XYQ and QYP. So let us first find out reflex of QYP, since QYP is given as 58 degrees. So reflex of angle QYP will be equal to 360 degrees minus angle QYP, which is 58 degrees. That comes to 302 degrees. Got it? So we got reflex angle QYP. Now coming to angle XYQ. XYQ. We know what is XYZ, and we also know what is angle ZYQ. So we can take, since we want this angle, that is XYQ, angle XYQ can be written as the sum of angles XYZ plus XYZ plus angle ZYQ. Alright? So this we can take over here, we can write from 4, and XYZ we are given as 64. So 64 degrees plus ZYQ we know as 58 degrees. So we can say this is from 1 and 3. Now we just need to add this thing. How much is that? 64 plus 58 we will get as 122 degrees. Correct? So it is 122 degrees. So this is how we get reflex angle QYP and angle XYQ. So with this we finish problems on linear pair axiom. Watch the next videos to learn more about lines and angles. Thank you for watching.